Hello and welcome back to the table. We're going to continue our playthrough of For What Remains, Streets of Ruin, the Freeman against the Combine, trying to find and maintain contact with that EMP marker. This is the current state of the map, other than way back there at the back, we have an Inferno unit that has yet to move. Most of the action is going to be right around in here. So, first thing to do, take the Combine folks and put them in the big bag, and then I need to decide what I'm going to do with my units. I think I'm going to give the Scout 2 turns. She may not survive this round. And let's see, I definitely want the Grenadier to have one. The Rebel Leader to have one. It's 4. Let's give the Grenadier another one. And let's give the Sniper one. That is 6. I'm going to go in the small bag there, and then we're going to dig out 7 for the Combine units. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So these 7 are going to go in here. And then let's see who gets to go first this turn. It's going to be the Hellfire. That's what I was afraid of. Okay. The Hellfire currently has the 6, which is move to the closest enemy until weapon range, RC until defeated. But he is now engaged with the Scout. So I'm going to roll a new dice and find out what he does. A 7 on the Hellfire engaged is dual strike, which he does not have because he's a recruit. He's going to do range combat, highest value enemy. Well, which is odd to do range combat when you're engaged, because he can't do range combat with the Scout. Now, let's see. Can't really see anybody else because he's blocked here. And then these guys are back on the second level, but they're back a space. So if it's up there, you might be able to see one of them. I'm pretty sure he's going to have to go against close combat with the Scout. So close combat with the Scout, the Hellfire has a close combat of 2. The Scout has a defense of 4. So we're going to go roll 2 dice and need a 5 or better to do some damage. And yes, so that's a damage. So the Scout is flipped over. And our next unit to go will be Grenadier. Okay, Grenadier. He's going to shoot. I believe he's going to come over here and try to hit these harpies. Now, this harpy would have picked this up at the start of the turn. So we're going to place the 5/6 target over that first harpy, and he is visible. So we're going to have 1 dice to see which way it scatters. It scatters in the 9 direction, which is straight down. And that's going to, all right, yep. It's going to just affect this harpy here. We was already damaged. So the Grenadier has range combat of 2. Harpy has a defense of 4, as he's recruit. So we need 2 dice, 5 or better. Got 1, so that will eliminate that harpy. And he's going to drop his marker there, and that is going to give us 1 point for eliminating or defeating. Technically, they're not eliminated, they're just defeated on this skirmish. Okay. Next up is the Hellfire again. Probably going to finish off the Scout. Okay, so again, the Hellfire has a close combat of 2. Scout has a defense of 4, so 2 dice, 5 or better. Yep, that's going to end the Scout. So the Scout goes bye-bye. That is going to increase them up to 2. So it's 2-1 right now. And they're going to get another point if I don't get somebody up there. I don't think I'm going to this turn. Next up is the Sniper. Okay, the Sniper, I don't believe from where he's at can see anybody. Let's see, might be able to see the Vanguard there. Yeah, he can. He can see the Vanguard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's within range of 7 for the Sniper. He's in the rough terrain, so he's going to get a +1 bonus. Wait a second. Let me see. Sharpshooter. Sharpshooter does not receive difficult terrain defense bonuses. So that works. So he's got a range combat of 3. The Vanguard has a defense. That is a veteran, so he's got a defense of 6. So we're going to have 3 dice and going to need a 7 or better to do any damage. And let's see, we got a 9 and an 8 and a 6. So that's 1 damage. So the vanguard is injured. Okay. Whoops, wrong bag. Let's see who we get up next. Good grief. Hellfire again. Okay. I'm gonna roll for a new order. He is not engaged. He is not injured. So let's see what he wants to do. He wants to do a 2. So a 2 on the Hellfire is objective. He is already there. It's going to be scavenge, move to the closest unclaimed token, pick it up. Okay, so there is an unclaimed token over here. And Hellfire has a movement of 3. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3. Right there. Okay. Next up is the Harpy. So this Harpy had, and let's see, I better mark the Hellfire. Just to keep, I think it's going to change right now, but right now it has a 3. Harpy has a 7, which I believe is going after that, scavenge. So he's going to pick this one up. The Harpy he's a veteran, so he's got a movement of 5. Well, it's the same as a recruit. So he's going to go there for 1, pick it up for 2. That's going to cancel that order. And since he can still move, there is an injured one over here, so we're just going to have him move that way. That's 2. What's the Harpy's got? A 5, 3, 4, 5. He's just going to move over here towards the vanguard because that's what Harpies do. I didn't think I have to roll for. I'll roll for him next turn, but that's what we're doing this turn. All right. Yep. Harpy goes away. Next up is the Grenadier. Okay, well, that Grenadier has some targets now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We can put that 5, 6 on the right there. We might, if we're lucky, we might get a shot at all 3 of them. So, just to put it there, that's where it's going to start. Okay, so let's see where it goes. 1 dice because he has line of sight to it. It's going to move a 4, which is over this way, which still gets all 3 of them. So, I'm going to get a shot at the Hellfire, the Harpy, and the Commander back here. So he has, again, a range combat of 2. Let's shoot against the Hellfire first, who has a defense of 6. So we're going to need a 7 or better. Let's take that one out. Using the wrong dice here. Let me see. 7 or better. No. Didn't do anything there. So next we're going to attack the Harpy. Harpy has a defense. It's a veteran, so he's got a defense of 5, so we're going to need a 6 or better. And got 1. So Harpy is injured. And let's see, the commander has a defense, let's see, he's a rookie, so he's got a defense of 4. So 2 dice, 5 or better. Okay, that's another hit. So the commander is also hurt. Well, that's going to change his order. Okay. Grenadier did good. Okay, who's up next? That is the scout. And scout is no more. What I'll do for the next one, since the scout was injured, we'll put that in there. Okay. I think that's the way that works when you lose one. It doesn't work for the AI units, but there's finally the Inferno gets to do something. Okay. Let's see what do the Inferno do. Inferno gets a 10. The Inferno with a 10 is going to assault, move to the closest enemy unit till most possible enemies are within weapon range and flamethrower area, and the flamethrower until defeated. So he's way back here. He's going to have a 10 order. His movement is 4, so 1, 2, 3, 4. He's just going to move right up there. He's trying to get. He is trying to get all the way over here, where everybody, all the freemen are. Okay. Now let's see who's next. The rebel leader is up next. Oh, you didn't see that. There he is. Okay. Rebel leader is going to use his inspire ability and give the grenadier another shot at the same targets. He's going to go again there, put the 5 or 6 on there. And we've got 1 scatter, which is a 4. That's what it was last time. So it scatters to the same spot, and it still includes all 3 of them. So, again, against the Hellfire first, it has a defense of 6, so we're going to need a 7 or better. We got 1. So the Hellfire is now injured. Okay, the Harpy next has a defense of 5. So 2 dice, 6 or better. And there's 1 there. So the Harpy goes to recruit status. And the commander has a defense of 4. So 2 dice, 5 or better. Oh, yep, that'll do it. So that eliminates the commander. Eliminated the veteran commander. That will put us up to 2. So right now it's tied 2-2. So next up is the Scout. We still don't have one of those. I need to take the Scout, put her tokens to the side here. Next up is the Vanguard. Vanguard's here. Vanguard is injured. So let's see on the injured what he does. Got an 8 and an 8. Vanguard 8 injured. 1 to 5, move to the closest harpy. Nope. So he's going to go to assault. Move to closest enemy. So he's going to have an 8 order. Going to have an 8 order. Let's see. He has Vanguard has a movement of 4. 2, 3, 4. Let's see. Let's make sure his order. Move to closest enemy until within weapon range. So his weapon range is 6. I can't see these guys. Can't see him. Can't see there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I don't think he has to move actually. Because he was just shot at, right, by the sniper. So he doesn't have to move, but he's going to weapon range there and make an attack at the sniper. The sniper is in rough terrain, and since he's a veteran sniper, he also has stealth, which gives him a +2 here instead of just a +1. So the Vanguard has a firepower, range combat of 3 because he's a veteran. So he's got 3 dice, and the sniper has a defense of 5 + 2, 7. So you've got 3 dice, going to need an 8 or better. And no, does not get anything. All right, well, that helps. Keeps everybody intact for right now. And I believe, let's see, move the Vanguard out of there. I believe there's one left. That is the Inferno. Inferno has the movement order. He's trying to close the distance. Got a movement of 4. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think that'd be perfect for him. Right there. Still got a ways to go to get within range because it's basically a range with this big old, I mean, it covers a lot of space. This is his flamethrower. So like if he was shooting, this goes up against the character and everybody in there at whatever level he chooses, whether it's level 1 or 2, gets the damage. So, but he still has to get within 3 to actually do damage. Okay, so that's everybody. That ends that turn. So again, we gather up all of these guys, put them in there, and so they get another 1. So they're up to 3 because they have units next to the EMP there. So they are 3 away from winning. We're going to have to do something significant here. Who do I want to do what here? Got 1 for the Grenadier. Okay, I'm going to have the Sniper go 2. The Grenadier's got 1. Rebel Leader's got 2. That's 5. So that's all we're going to do this turn. Okay, so those 5 are going into the bag. And they now have 4 units on the map, so they get 5. You need to get 5 out. Yeah. Every time. I've not been able to figure out a way to stop that. It just happens. It's like the camera's got a 30-minute timer on it. Okay, there's 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so those 5 are going in here. And next up is the Grenadier. And he is going to keep shooting right there. I've got the same task. So, let's see where it moves to. Moves to a 7. 7 is this way. So we're going to miss the Hellfire, unfortunately. We do get the Harpy. Harpy's got a defense. It is now a rookie, so it's got a defense of 4. So we have 2 dice, needing a 5 or better. Don't need that one. And we got it. So, Harpy is now wounded. And let's see who goes next. The Hellfire. Who has, let's see, what's he got? Hellfire, I believe, is moving. Double check, but I believe he's moving towards the folks there. Well, he's in scavenge mode. Okay, but yeah, that's changed. So we got to roll another one. That goes away. So let's see. What does he want to do now? He is injured. So a 9 on the injured for the Hellfire. His moved to close Harpy 1 to 5. Doesn't have that. So he's going to go back into assault. Going to move in there close and try to wipe them out. So let's see. His range is 9. So let's see. He can see the sniper. Can't see there. I believe he'll probably be able to see the medic. Go from that corner. You can see the medic. You can obviously see the sniper, but these guys are back. This leader's behind the level 2, so you can't see there. I think he's gonna. Well, let's see. I believe the rules are he goes after the one that's easiest to hit. And I think he's going to go after the sniper. That's the closest one. Okay, so the sniper has a defense of 5, moved up to 7 because he's in the rough terrain. The Hellfire has a range combat of 4. That's deadly. So he's going to have 4 dice to get an 8 or better. And by cracky, he did not get it. Okay, well, that's good news for the sniper. Next up is Inferno. And the Inferno has the 0 order. He is still moving towards the folks. And he's got a movement of 4. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. That puts him in range. I'm going to leave that on there to remind me, but yeah, he's in range, and he can see. He only gets to attack one level that he chooses, either level 1 or level 2. But basically, everybody right now is in there. So, but he would be able. Well, he wouldn't be able to attack the rebel leader because the line of sight's blocked. You still have to have line of sight. I think you still have to have line of sight. If I remember right. The flamethrower. Ranged attack. Place the entire flamethrower template within weapon range. Place the 2 designated spaces along any side of the Inferno. The template covers more than 1 elevation. Choose which elevation level is affected before rolling attacks. All of the template spaces in line of sight to the Inferno and on the chosen elevation are affected. So yeah, he does have to have line of sight. So he can definitely attack these guys. He still can't see them because they're 1 space back and can't see there. So basically he could attack the sniper and the medic. Okay. Now we have that down. Let's go to see who goes next in Vanguard. Vanguard has an assault. He's still moving, and he doesn't have to move because he's got the sniper. The problem is now he's got these guys that are in between him, so that's gonna subtract from his. I can't remember if it adds to the defense or if it. Let's see. Yeah, it adds to the defense. +1 to the target's defense if LOS passes through 1 or more characters. So for him to do damage without having this effect, he's going to have to move, but that's not what his order is because he's within range. Because he's got a range of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Okay, so he's just going to shoot the sniper again. And he's got 2. Range combat of 2. The sniper is going to have a defense of 5 plus these 2, which is 7, plus these guys, which makes it 8. So he's going to need a 9 or a 10 on 2 dice to do any damage. And he got one. Okay, so sniper is wounded. Okay, let's see who's up next. The Harpy. And the Harp is here. Flipped it over. But, I forget to give them. I think I forgot to give them a point because they've got 2 plus a defeated one. That's 3, and they've been there once. That's 4, so they're up to 4. Okay, so let's see what the harpy does. The harpy is injured. And being injured, harpy being injured, it's an 8, highest value ally or self. Okay, when we look at the camera, the highest value ally is the Hellfire. So that's who the harpy, and he is adjacent. So he's going to heal the Hellfire. Okay. Not looking good for the Freeman. They gotta still have quite a good number of units, but okay, Rebel leader. What does he want to do? I don't think I didn't have the medics do anything. So he's going to inspire this medic to heal the sniper. That's what's going to happen there. So next up is the Hellfire. And the Hellfire, he's going to have to roll for an order. He is not engaged. And a 5 is going to Hellfire 5, assault. Move to the closest enemy until within weapon range and range combat. So he is within weapon range. So again, he's going to be shooting at the sniper just like he did last time. Hellfire he's going to have 4 dice, and he's going to need, what do we say, 5, 7, 8. He's going to need a 9 or better on 4 dice. And that's good enough. So sniper is back to being injured. Next up is the leader again. Now, do I want that leader to oh, I don't get somebody up there by that EMP thing, I'm going to be in trouble. Let's see. I don't think I can get anybody there. Don't think I can get anybody there, unfortunately. I think, this, I believe the Grenadier, since these guys are huge, the Grenadier can see them. So he's going to take a shot. The leader's going to inspire the Grenadier to take a shot. And let's see, where do we want to put him? Put him there. Yep. And let's see. Put him there. Yep, put him right there. Okay. So does he get, see where it goes? 7. It's going to go this way, and it's still got both of them. So the Inferno, Grenadier's got a RC of 2, so he's got 2 dice, The Inferno has a defense of 6, so 2 dice needing a 7 or better. That's good enough for 1. And the Hellfire has a defense of 6 also, so 2 dice needing a 7 or better. Yes. So both of these guys are injured. Okay. Next up is the Sniper. Sniper he's going to shoot at the Inferno. If that Inferno gets a shot, it's going to do some damage. Might be able to take him out. So the Sniper has an RC of 3, and the Inferno has a defense of 6. So we're going to have 3 dice needing a 7 or better. And we got 9s, so that'll work. So that eliminates the Inferno. Inferno goes bye-bye. And that is another point for the Freeman. They're up to 3. Okay, I believe this is the last one. That's a Sniper. All right. He's going to shoot at the Hellfire now. So the Hellfire has a defense of 6. So it's the same thing. Got 3 dice needing a 7 or better. And he got one with an 8. So that's going to fall. Hellfire's eliminated. That moves the Freeman up to 4. So we're tied up 4-4. That's going to go away. Oh, I'm going to have to make a rush. Okay, so that's the last one. So they're going to get 1 more point because he is next door to the EMP. So that's 5. They are 1 point away from winning this. So let's go right to the next one, see if we can finish this one. Okay, so I need to remove the Hellfires and the Infernos. Let's see. Harpy, Vanguard, Inferno, Hellfire, Inferno. So they've got 6. Well, they're not going to have near as many actions this turn. Oh, let's see. Okay, I've got 1 rebel leader. That's definitely going. Got 5 units. Sniper. Grenadier. And let's see. I'm going to take this medic, I think, also. So let's see. That's just three. Rebel leader, grenadier, sniper. Take two of those medics, I think. Medics can't do much damage, but they can at least get up here. I think that's what we're going to do. Okay, so these guys are going in here. They just have 2 units, so they're going to only get 3 tokens. So there's their 3. And let's see who gets to do what here. And the medic, this medic here, she is going to move 1, 2, 3, 4. Next up is Grenadier. And Grenadier's going to shoot at this harpy, putting that right on top. You can see it, so we're only going to roll once, guaranteed to hit him. So which direction does it go? It goes in the 9 direction, which is here. Not going to hit the medic, still going to hit the harpy. So he has 2 dice. Harpy's defense is a 4. So 2 dice needing a 5 or better. And there you go. So the harpy is eliminated. That's going to fall. And that is going to Freeman another point. So we're tied at 5. The next point is going to win. Let's see who does what. Oh, harpy's dead. Vanguard. Vanguard has an 8. So that's an assault. So he can see the medic. He is firing through rough terrain, so it's going to be a 1 for the defense. So the Vanguard he's a veteran, so he's got a range combat of 3. Medic only has, unfortunately, a defense of 4, plus 1 for 5. So you got 3 dice. Going to need a 6 or better. And that's it. So the medic is injured. Okay. Next up. Harpy's gone. Sniper. I don't know. Yeah, they have. They've been shooting at each other. Forgot about that. Okay. Well, sniper has to shoot here. Let's see. What's the sniper's movement? 4, 2, 3, 4. I think the sniper's just going to move. 1, 2, 3, 4. At least gets him there and denies the Vanguard getting that point. So that's what's going to happen that turn. Next up, is that it? No, 2. Medic gets another shot. Guess I need these out here. Medic's going to spend 2 to move in there and 3 to pick that up. And that gives the Freeman 6 points. I don't know how this works. Just not wanting to focus in there. Anyway, that's 6. And that was the objectives, the victory conditions of the game. So the Freemen win by a score of 6-5. And that will do it for this playthrough of For What Remains Streets of Ruin, a game by David Thompson, published by Dan Verssen Games. Thank you for joining me. Not sure what the next game's going to be. Maybe Combat by Compass Games. That's what I've been looking at. So anyway, thanks for joining me. I hope to see you soon.